Hey, my friends, it's your girl Cassandra coming at you with today's 10-minute takeaway. It's been a long day, y'all. I'm coming at you kind of late. Dang, even my watch died. Yeah, it's been a long day, y'all. But here I am back at it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Cassandra Bellevue. I am a certified life coach and an author, and I've been coming at you guys all month long with what we're calling 10-minute takeaways. And why are we doing that? Because I'm trying to give you a sneak peek on what I'm talking about with my clients and how I can help you to step into your purpose, call, and destiny. And yes, I'm talking to you. Every single last one of us has a specific purpose and calling that God sent us into the earth with, like a secret mission. And a lot of times, a lot of us don't know what it is. He didn't intend for it to be a secret to us, but a lot of times life gets in the way and, people try to tell us who we are, and next thing you know, you're not walking in your purpose because you got a lot of mindset things you got to work through and so on and so forth. Well, I'm here to debunk a whole lot of that and get you on the right track, get you to hearing God on your own and hearing his instructions so that you can step fully into everything that he has for you. So real quick before we get into today's topic, which is all about time management, and no, that is not a cuss word. We're going to do a few of our housekeeping items. 3 things. Go on out there to CassandraBellevue.com. When you get there, you will be greeted with a pop-up box that will invite you to be a part of our email family. So I encourage you to do that. What's the benefit of that? If the content I have been putting out to you all month has been helpful to you, encouraging to you, it's going to be more of the same. So get on the email list and you'll get periodic messages from me to rah-rah cheer you on to stay on the right track and keep moving in the right direction. And then also you'll be the first to know about any kind of promotion, sales, prizes, giveaways that we're doing. And then also when registration closed down, it is closed down. And then we usually have a waiting list. But whenever we have any openings or registration opens back up, then you will be the first to know and the first to get dibs on any life coaching slots that we have available. Also, when we do any type of free webinars or events like that, you'll have first dibs on signing up for those as well. Number 2, go out to the store. We're doing a $5 sale. I've been showing y'all merch for the last couple of weeks. So go out there and get you a beanie or a cap or a visor. Spring break is right around the corner, so it's summertime. So get you right. We got tank tops and t-shirts as well for the ladies, v-neck, and they're super cute. Go out to the last few videos and you'll see those. Got them in purple and red and so on and so forth. Also, last thing, my book set. Pressed but not crushed. And the 30-day devotional is now in the store for $15 for both. You can't beat that with the bat, y'all. Come on now. So go ahead and get yourself a set. Get a set for your friends and family. Start a book club, start a Bible study, and get the people around you motivated to fight and go after their purpose as well. So today we're talking about time management. And the funny thing is, this was not on my list to talk about. I started setting up everything to get ready to talk to you guys and clearly heard the Holy Spirit say time management. So obviously there's some people out here who can be encouraged by what I'm about to share. And so let's get into it. So one of the things that I've noticed that I've had several clients who struggle with what they call time management. Every time we talk about it, they're like, ugh. It's not a curse word, I promise you. It's just a little bit of discipline. You just got to sprinkle some discipline on what you're trying to do, and it goes a long way. So I know for a lot of people, and especially my working moms, my stay-at-home moms, life be lifing, okay? I get it. There's a lot on your plate, okay? And so a lot of us have our full-time obligations, our full-time jobs, and then on top of that, we got the kids, we got dinner, we got the organizations, we got the volunteering, yada yada, on and on. And guess what? That's life, right? As I'm saying that, I'm reminded of my video that's called Good versus God. Some of you might need to go back and read that because a lot of you are involved in things that are so good, but hey, this is not something God's calling you to do right now in the season. And it's actually a distraction that's keeping you from what you're supposed to be doing, which brings me to my first point. Escapism. One of the things that kills our time management is escapism. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all are escaping by volunteering for everybody and their mama's organization or club, and y'all need to stop with that. Absolutely stop with that. You need to take all of that stuff back to the Lord and be like, is this what you have me do in this time? For some of us, it's the games on the phone. For some of us, it's the streaming on whatever streaming device you use. Now, listen, no condemnation here, because I'm going to be real. When I have a weekend with nothing to do, no sports, no nothing, I'm going to binge something because, it's been a long week. But I'm just saying, if that is something you're constantly doing all the time, hours go by and you realize I didn't do a lick of anything towards anything worth anything, then we got to rein that in a little bit, okay? We want to be good stewards of what God has called us to do. Another thing that's going to kill your purposeful plan, your plan to get into your purpose and all that, is not having a plan. Imagine that. So, I try to remind people that this whole thing of pursuing your purpose, call, and destiny, this is not like the Cinderella scene in the Disney movie where the fairy godmother comes and she waves her wand and, she spins around and she's in the future. And she's got a new whip and like all this great stuff's happening. And, don't get me wrong. There's times where God will bust in and deliver a miracle to your life that will shake you to your core. But he expects us to be good stewards for the things he's given us. And let me tell you, he's already put talents and skills inside of you and a purposeful plan inside of you, and he expects you to do something with it. He expects you to deliver it out into the world and bless other people around you, right? So we got to have a plan. And then the other thing is we got to have a lack of accountability. Now, some of y'all are surrounded by those yes men friends. And so, like, when you're trying to do something, it's like, oh, girl, I'm on a diet. And it's like, oh, you are, help me to stay on my diet, girl. Okay, girl, I got you. And then y'all go to the restaurant. You be like, oh, that chocolate cake look good. And she's like, girl, do you deserve it, Now, don't get me wrong. There are times where you got to hype your friends up and be like, girl, you working too hard. You deserve a treat. But if you know that girl has not been doing what she's supposed to be doing, see, you need the friend that's going to be like, how about this? Do what you need to do for the next month and we'll come back here and we'll get it. You need those kinds of friends that are going to motivate you, right? Hold you accountable, not try to deprive you, but like, hey, we got to get this thing moving. We've got to see some kind of progress. So I'm going to hit you guys with a couple scriptures, okay? So on the point of escapism and like procrastination and that kind of stuff, we're going to hit you with Proverbs 27 verse 1. It says, don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. Listen, this is real. Now, I gotta tell you, Proverbs is one of my favorite books in the Bible because it's so practical and it gives you day-to-day advice that's so applicable. I absolutely love it. So don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. And many of us have been caught in this trap where it's like, oh, I'll do it this weekend. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next month. And the next thing you know, other responsibilities get piled into that day or that week or that weekend or that month, and you're not able to get to the things that you know that you need to be prioritizing and you need to be doing. I am a big fan of baby steps, making mini lists. You will feel accomplished as you check things off of a mini list. So make a plan, which is where we're going next. We're going to Luke chapter 14, starting in verse 28. Jesus is talking to the people about discipleship and being a good disciple. And he says, starting in verse 28, again, this is Luke 14, but don't begin to build until you count the cost. For who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there's enough money to finish it? Otherwise, you might complete only the foundation before running out of money, and then everyone would laugh at you. They would say, there's a person who started that building and couldn't afford to finish it. Now, we are not going to be that person, okay? We are not. And we're going to make a plan. We're going to count the cost financially concerning our time and our effort. And there's easy ways to do that. And I want to help you. I want to come alongside you, help you to do it. Okay, I've been a project manager for a really long time. And that's what I do all day, is make plans and timelines for people and make tasks for them to accomplish so they get to the finish line. So I will be your accountability partner, so that solves the last issue right then and there, right? Built-in accountability. So guys, I hope you found that helpful. Again, no condemnation here, but get a plan together. You do not want to end 2024 the same way you did the last several years. and realizing you didn't accomplish hardly anything that you wanted to, okay? Book some time with me, Linktree/Cassandra Bellevue. I'll see you guys tomorrow.